So I had the pleasure of teaching students last month at a college in the UK. And when you're teaching programming, the tasks were to teach Java, a bit of web development, and a little bit of data science as well. And it quickly became apparent the challenges in tooling when students are new to all of these the different words, the different tools that you need to use and things like that. And on the colleges side of that, of course, is also the budget constraints and a lot of competing incentives from the technical community to add a third element to that, um, which can help or hinder learning, for example. And especially if you're a career changer, as were the students on these digital boot camps, you can very quickly end up on sort of online tools. And if the college doesn't have these sorts of things available, um, you might find that in a college situation, students being directed to various free online code editors and different things like that, and they're bombarded with adverts. And of course, when you're learning, you're very malleable to these sorts of suggestions of use this service, use that service, and the market incentives there are not aligned with learning. Um, and when you're learning, you don't need all of that noise. So it inspired me, I suppose, to put together this. And what they get is standard tooling and a setup environment that's also completely open. You can pop open the lid if you like and see what's under it. Because often students, and such is the nature of learning, you want to go deeper to understand how things are made. Because after all, that's what we're supporting, isn't it? Learning and helping people understand what things are made of. And the more that we choose to hide from that to support learning is fine, because you do have to hide some aspects of that to not overwhelm students, but at the same time, to artificially limit the curiosity of a learner is an opportunity missed for a student who might want to specialize in a particular area. So what this does is it simply sets up a code editor. Currently, in 2025, a particular popular editor is known as VS Code, um, and it installs various languages for them automatically as well. So they've got a good grounding to get started. It's got Python installed by default. It's got Java installed by default. And it's also got a database set up for them as well. So they have a MySQL database. There's also a terminal so they can learn how to use command line and things like that. And it's really simple. All the college needs to do is create an IDE. And because this is completely open, as long as a college has a server, um, and it completes without error, the the cost to a college is nominal, and because all the tooling is based on open technologies, and that really helps when you've got a budget constrained college and the focus is on learning. So I just wanted to put this together and do a quick demo of it. Hopefully I'll condense this down into a shorter video because it's just been me talking so far. But yeah, to highlight, it's the idea here is it speeds up access to tooling so that a class, a student's experience isn't instantly lost on what do I install, how do I install, and you can lose a lot of time there, which is valuable because you're learning how to install the tools of your trade. But at the same time, if you're focused on, say, introduction to Python or an introduction to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or databases, for example, you don't at that stage need to add the complexity to the mix of setting all those environments up. And that's what this is.